Most of these have got fossils, and we found them at the Yellowstone River today. And so we're going to stop the tumbler and pour it out, and we're going to put the fossils in there and tumble the fossils. So, want you guys like that, so y'all see what we're doing. This pull the bucket here alongside of me. It's gonna be dumping the slurry in the bucket. And we'll be dumping rocks in the sink, which is over behind me on the left. To use a knife to pry the lid off of your tumbler, always point the blade away from the tumbler. I have to screw this back on here. This here. This one I'm going to put back in there after we make some. Hey, son, look at that. I found that down by the river the other day. And at first I thought it was a piece of concrete, but I think it's actually a piece of sediment layer, because these are all different colored rocks embedded in this other type of rock, which I would call sediment layer. Yeah. Here's the other two that I found. That one, and then there's the other. And then there's this one. And I originally thought they were pieces of concrete because that's the way it looked. It looked all porous like concrete. And then I put it in the tumbler, and this is what came out. And I think that's gorgeous. So we're going to put that one back in the tumbler. I'm thinking to. So. And we're going to dump the rocks in the sink, which is behind me on the left over there. I gotta go and get some water. Be right back. I'm out of water. So over here, not like that. Okay. Uh, Bring you guys back over here. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So these have all got some kind of fossil on them. Like right there. Each one of them has got something on it. Like, see that right there? Yeah, this one's got several on it. It's got this right here that I don't know what it is. Maybe if I shine the flashlight on it, I can see something. Well, I don't know. Got the spot right there and right there. We'll find out. See, that's got that right there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there by my thumb. That one's got something down in there. We've got a spot right there. This one's got a spot right there. And something right there. Thank you. I got to change flashlights. It's that flashlight. But it needs batteries. This one is rechargeable. I like this one better. It's rechargeable. And see, that one's got some kind of hash marks or something right there, like a semicircle. and something right there, and something right there. A lot of these, the only way to find out what it is to tumble them and look at them after. Thank you. These little ones, let's throw in. And then we're gonna put this one back in there. And this one, I'm not sure if that is something or not. Right there. Need to tumble it and then take pictures. And see, that's got something right there. Can you all see that right there? When I started looking for fossils at first, I didn't know what I was looking for. And I watched somebody on YouTube, and it's like, oh, hey, even a little thing like that could be a fossil. That's not nothing. That is not either. Just working my way back here. If they got something on them, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, they just go in there. Now see that one, it's got something right there. Can you all see that? And it's got something embedded right there. Cool stuff. See right there by my thumbnail. Some of the stuff, the only way to find out is to tumble it. Because it's got so much dirt and junk on it. Let's see. That one's kind of weird the way that broke out right there. That might be something right there. Won't know until it's tumbled. See, this has got all kinds of stuff all over here. That one ain't got nothing. That one, oops, I'm not sure. It's got all kinds of lines right here, but no way of knowing. Some of that stuff is until after it's tumbled. And this one I just thought was really cool. Okay, it's like a smoky white center, and then like a almost like a purple out around it. Cool stuff. And there's something right there. See, some of these got more than one on different sides, so you got to look at different sides. That's not from today. And there's something right there. And something right there. It's not from today. Kind of cool. Need to like one. There's a hole right there. Some I got more in my backpack. Oops, sorry guys. These are not fossils. These are just rocks that I found. You can put them in there, take up space. There's one right there that I almost missed. See, I used to look at your rocks. Some people get rocks and they just throw them in there without looking at them. I keep telling people, man, look at your rocks. See what the heck you got. And that's gonna be the last one. Thank you, my friend. And we got a new backpack. Hold the bucket up here. We're gonna take the ladle and get this used slurry. Since I started doing this, I have much better results with my rocks. And this is something that came, a suggestion that came from Mark at superagis.com. He said he does not use water in his stage one, step one. He uses slurry, that he takes the slurry from all of his steps and he dumps it in a bucket. And then when he goes to do his step one, he takes and scoops from that bucket and puts it in the over the rocks. And so I started doing that and I get much better results. Much better results. Oh, well, this, I see what I'm. There. See, it pays to listen to the old timers. They've been doing this for years and years. At least that's the way I look at it. Yeah, before I started doing this, man, I would have to rerun my step run and step one and rerun it and rerun it and rerun it. Since I started doing this, I don't have to do my step ones over and over and over. And so I'm passing on that knowledge to others. One more scoop. Okay, talk to you later, friend. Water. Water scoop. Okay, thank you. Water scoop of borax is water was poured off, had borax in it, it was foamy, you don't want it to be too foamy. Now, oops, use rods. Take dry into the rag, wipe it. It's not clean enough for me. So we will have to get no. What? Dry in again. Right. It went in and this dry part, dry it, This on. Down. This out. That. Put this in there. Nine. 2, 4. So 3. Go. Polish tumbler. That's going. Always turn the sharp edge away from your tumbler. Frosty bone. We will pour that in the bucket. Water over the top. Rinse it. That turned out good. Oops. And that is for my friend Ruby, who lives in Tennessee. We'll go. See, yeah, there. Well, this is just holes. That needs to go back. Step 1. Goes. You have these right here that are crusted over, and you need 4670 grit to work that crust off. So that side. Get out of here. So, I have split right there. I have to cut this one in half right along here. It's split all the way down here on both sides. So we will set that off to the side over here. See, that one is cool. Or stripes. On both sides. Hollow drops. It's a little bit longer. Here, this has got a awesome one. Wipe this off. I'll show you guys. Right there by my finger. Got a long line and then a bunch of squiggly lines right there that are all connected. That one is done. Excuse me. Some of these I can't tell. Like there's something right there. Rock is indented and it's got lines. That needs to go back. Step one, that's all covered in what I call scale. I don't know what it's really right name for it is. Gotta go back there. That I thought was just pretty. Just pretty. See that one turned out good. See, that's pretty. That's granite. amethyst. This one is finally done. I've been working on this for 3 months. Some rocks just do not tumble right away. You have to redo them and redo them and redo them. Just don't realize the time that it takes. That one is neat, but that one needs to go back to step one. Welcome back, Sam. I'm about halfway through this barrel. Found some interesting stuff in this barrel. Here, I'll show you. See, that's some kind of something right there and right there. And then some kind of fossil right there. Cool stuff. And I put this in here because of this right here. And that don't look like it's much of nothing. But the other side looks cool. So you find stuff that looks cool, and then you find stuff that's got fossils and stuff on it. That just looks cool. There's amethyst. That's what amethyst tumbles up like. But it takes a very long time to do it. Crash. We have crash sessions in here. Rocks fall on the floor. They fall off the edge of the table. It's like, yeah, it's no big deal. The table didn't fall. That would be a disaster. See, there's that one. No fossils on it, but it looks cool. This one, I think should go back in there. See, that looks cool, but the sheen is starting to go off of it when it dries. That usually means it needs a little more time in the sauce. Here, it's like yellow jasper. That's what yellow jasper looks like. Oh, and if I cut this into slices, it'd be like a yellow color in the center. I may do that tomorrow. Here, this one, you didn't get to see this one soon. Look at that. Is that pretty or what? Needs to go back in for a little bit longer, but I set that off to the side to show you that because I thought it was really pretty. That needs to go back to step one. Anytime I find them at any step that has a rough edges go back to step one because they didn't get all the edges smoothed out. That's what step one is all about. Step one is about smoothing off the sides and rounding the edges. And sometimes I miss some. So then I put them back over on this side to go to step one. See, that's cool. Set that right here, see if it dries okay. I'm just gonna have to go back in to see the sheen is coming off of it as it dries. So we will put them back in. And we will put some polish in with them. Just let them go to town over. See, this is cool. Got that dark layer right there. The whole rest of it is light. See, got the dark layer on the back side too. there. That's cool. Fingers are all about. So that looks to be like rhyolite with all the oranges in it and the reds. Got better examples of rhyolite, but they're all buried under that pile right there. I think I need a bigger tumbler. I'm getting way too much in the waiting column. See, that's cool. Quartz ball. See, that's what quartz balls look like. Just like a round little ball. He's done. Quartz tumbles up real nice. See, that's cool. That turned out real nice. Turned out real nice. We'll put that in the done column. See, that one turned out real good. See, that one turned out real nice. That one in the done column. And that one, oops, that one turned out real nice. There's amethyst. See, that turned out real good. Yeah, see, that's got something in there. Can y'all see that? The lines right there at the end of the flashlight. And then on this side over here, that's cool. We will put that off by itself. This one turned out okay. I'm not real happy with it. I think I should run it over. I should I again. Make sure. See, it's got something under there, but that's covered with that like scale stuff. So that needs to go over in step one. That's pretty. Yep, that's pretty. That right down here. Trying to get one of the big pieces out. Leave the little bitty ones, because they can go in the next round. Matter. Oh, this has something on it. See those lines right there? It's right there under that little bit of scale right there. At the right side. Yeah. Might have to run that one over again. This one can go over in step one. See, it's got them hard ridges on it. Them should been rounded off before it got this far. That one's rough. If they're rough when I run my finger across them, they go right back in the step one pile. Yeah, that one. That one's got some rough spots. That's interesting. Let me show you something on this one. Light on. Look at right in there. Right in the valley or right in there. You see the two separate lines? I don't know what that is. There's hash marks right across there. I'm going to set that one aside and take some pictures. Pictures will be tomorrow. Okay, good night, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. These straight right back in there. Got all the pigments out. So now we want to look these over. That one can go back in there. That one. Into that one and that one. And that one back in there. And that one and that one. And put that one in there. Let me turn around over here. Miles. Well, just to fill in. Here. Uh, um, Go in there. Yep. Last call, crowd call, something like that. All right. Put some water in here. A little bit of borax in there. Not much. Polish. On there. So. And that's what I got for you tonight. We will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye now.